Hey, watch out, don't ever crew that. Just kidding. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of J-Vlog. My name is Jordan. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a screen printing shop using just a corner of your garage, along with how to set up a 2-color registration. Alright, let's get to printing. I'm going to give you guys a little tour of how I have my setup going here. My shelf, and this is used for keeping all my squeegees and all my inks separated, along with any other cleaning supplies I use. My screen printing storage rack is built for a 20 by 24 inch screen and is made to fit 12 of these. I found a video on YouTube and that's how we learned how to build it. I recommend building one of these versus buying one because it's going to save you a lot of money in the end. Practice paper you can buy from your local print store or online. Standard exposure unit from Riley Hawkins. This is made to fit a 20 by 24 inch screen, and I'm able to use the styrofoam here along with this padded. This fits inside the screen so that when I'm burning my screen I put them inside and then I put some weights on top of it to ensure that the image is getting exposed into the screen. Here I have a couple more boxes of screens. Some of these have already been printed on and I just got a new box in the other day I'm going to degrease up today. Here I have some extra garments that I use to do practice prints on. Anytime you mess up a design on a shirt, you can always flip it inside or out just to make sure you have extra stuff to practice on. Last but not least, this is my DIY washout booth tank. And you're going to use this for spraying out the designs into your screen, as well as the degreasing and emulsion process. For this I just got some corrugated plastic from Home Depot and a laundry sink. And then over here I just got some regular hook rack that I screwed into a couple pieces of wood on the backside just to keep it in place. This setup works good for me, and when I use my pressure washer it stays in place, and that's really all you want it to be able to do. For starting off, I recommend getting a setup like this because it keeps your costs low and it fits in a nice tight space. Here I got my 4-color 1-station press, and I got a tabletop version press so you can just screw it directly into any table. I recommend this setup when you just have a garage setup or you're in a tight space because it really helps maximize the space that you're in. For waving that flash screw, you want to make sure you're doing it for about 10 to 15 seconds in between each layer. So on a 2-color job, you would be doing it in between each color, as well as even if you're doing a 1-color, say you're pulling white through, which is a really thick ink, you're going to be pulling that through a couple times, and for each layer of that, you want to be curing in between. Otherwise, you're going to start globbing your design, and it's going to throw off the quality. I've taped to the middle of my palette the 2 films I'm going to be using for this 2-color print. You can push down on it. You can make sure that there's no background at all. Now we're going to be doing the second layer. We have the hustle on switch here. Make sure that you're pressing down to see if any whites at all coming through. And when you're tightening it down with your clamps, you want to place your hand on here and hold it down in the position that you want and tighten the handles. When you're clamping it down, your screen press is going to be doing a little auto adjust, so for however your press does that, you need to get used to that and kind of correct your screen when lining it up to be ready for that. You can always readjust when doing this process, but you want to make sure before you put any ink on the screens that you're getting fully lined up, because once the ink hits that screen, it's going to be really hard to re-register it. Alright, let's see if we can print this. 12-inch squeegee. Oh, gotta make sure you get the paper down. Let's get that first layer. We're gonna do a flood just to get it so it's running through the screen. Get a nice pull. See what we're looking at. That's what we're looking for. Nice even flood. Let's give that a good pull. I like to use these cloths you can buy. They're kind of like painter's cloths. Saves you a lot versus using the construction towels, the blue ones people seem to like. This is our white on the first one. Let's see how thick we can get it to come through on this second. Nice quick white flood. Here we go. But as you can see with that second layer of the white, I'd say it came out pretty good. Alright, let's run this through our bow and see if we can get it up the tip. So we got our hustle on tees right here, and this is going to be a back print for those. That's going to finish us up for today. Alright, so there you have it. That's how you set up a print shop in just a little garage space. Thank you for staying tuned, and we'll catch you next episode of J-Vlog.